What is going on, everyone? Welcome again to Brailsford's Rides for another Coyote Swap Cobra and Boss 302 episode, but this is mostly focused on the Coyote Swap Cobra. Today we have a ton of brand new parts that have come in for this car, a ton of upgrades, and I can't wait to unbox them and show you guys. Some of them are out of the boxes, but in order to even get to them, we got to pull these cars out, so we're going to go ahead and back them out, and we'll dive right into this. Alright guys, we got both cars out after some shenanigans. Accidentally ran over one of the boys' hockey sticks. Oh well, it happens. But guys, right now I want to go over a gift to the channel from our OG sponsor, Custom Pony One. They hooked us up for both cars. I'm really excited to show you what they brought us, and let's take a look at that, and then we'll dive into the major mods for the Cobra. Right off the bat, check these out guys. Custom Pony One has hooked us up with strut tower, the brand new version of the strut tower cover for the Boss 302. This is the S197 cover with a Boss strut tower, and man, this thing is clean, it's hard, like it is robust, and we're gonna go ahead and throw this on here in a second. Additionally, we also got some custom emblems made for the Coyote Swap Cobra, and this was an idea I had, and Custom Pony One made this come to life, and I freaking love it. Not only did he give us the strut tower covers, but he also made us an emblem, a deck lid emblem for the rear, and I actually like it so much that we might put it on the side. We'll mock it up real quick, and you guys can tell me what you think is best. But one of the things that are really unique about these new edge covers, if you don't have them, these magnetic couplers, and we'll do some short videos on these too to show them a little better, but it is sticking to this. But let's go ahead and throw these on the car. I'll pop those hoods real quick. Ready, 1, 2. All right, now that we got the hoods open, let's go ahead and get the Boss set installed, guys. And I'll tell you what, man, he has always done me right with this car. Every set I've gotten, every generation's been better than the last, and these are no exception. But let's go ahead and see this thing plop right on. And it should just snap in place if it's like the others. Oh yeah, and it's got a lot of resistance on there. It's not wanting to come up. It's on there pretty good. Yeah, and I like, he's definitely expanded it too to where it covers more of the strut, and it kind of flows into it a little better, so I really like that. Here's the next one, and this is a perfect cover to protect your adjustable strut dampers. I lost the rubber cap on this one, so I appreciate having these on here, and that just looks phenomenal. Let me know what you guys think down below. All right, let's get the Coyote Swap Cobra set. And like I said, guys, these are magnetic. Like, I'm gonna show you real quick. I did kind of buff this out, but is this hood metal? No. Here, look at that. So it holds itself to this thing, and let's go ahead and throw it on here real quick. Well, that's pretty neat. Well, this side, oh yeah, it's not going anywhere, especially with those magnets. Coyote Swap Cobra, guys, what do you guys think of those? I really love those. I love how they're actually like, I like how they're raised images off of the strut covers. But I think that's going to tie into this engine. I think it's going to tie into this engine very nicely. Now the next question is, where do we put this badge? it looks phenomenal. And I do love the Cobra emblem, but I kind of think something like that would be pretty cool. I did buy this thing specifically for the deck lid to sit right here where the Ford emblem went. And I think, like, you look at that in general right next to the SVT Cobra, I kind of think it looks good there too. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and install this right here. And I still got to buff the rest of this trunk lid, but yeah, that's going to look nice, I think. Hold on. Right there. That's the spot right there. Yeah, I like that a lot, guys. I think it really ties it in real cleanly, and it gets the point across immediately that this is a Coyote swap Cobra. Now what I want to know is if you guys think I need to go ahead and install that right here. But if you guys like that, please drop a like down below, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, I think Custom Pony 1 knocked it out of the park. But if you guys have ideas, you guys see he created this for me from scratch, you know, just hit him up, tell him what you want, and I guarantee you guys he will knock it out of the park and give you exactly what you're looking for. He's given me cool custom Boss 2 sets before, and everything I've gotten from him has been top notch and phenomenal, and I love it. All right, guys, now let's go ahead and dig into the parts that came for the Cobra. We'll start walking them out here so you guys can see. All right, so as you guys already know, we have the Mack flow tube axle backs waiting to go on the car. These need some modification. They didn't fit quite right. You guys will probably see that in an upcoming video that we tried to get them on again. We do have a sound clip for you because we were able to mock it up, and that's pretty exciting. But I'm gonna have to get these modified, and before I can do that, I gotta get the car registered, get it aligned. There's a lot of A to B that I have to do before we can get to C, but it's gonna be exciting. I can't wait to show you guys the audio from that. You also know that we have the harness that is gonna allow us to run our OEM cluster, but you guys gotta check these out. This is so freaking exciting. All right, guys, so right off the bat, you can see we have appearance, we have performance, we have everything here. So let's go over it, let's get into it. So the first thing you guys are gonna notice for sure is our 03 Cobra Terminator bumper. And I actually got this thing off of eBay. It was an economical paint job, and it came folded, and I was actually really concerned about that and how it was going to unfold, but they said let it sit out for a few hours and I'll be darned. It does look like it's pretty much right where it needs to be. Might use a heat gun to take that down a little bit, but we're gonna have to get this thing installed. And if you guys are familiar with these installs, is it possible to remove the bracket, or is it just best to order a brand new one and rivet it in? I think that's what I'm looking at doing. I just was hoping not to have to order another part. If you look over here, to go with the Terminator bumper, we also have ourselves a Terminator wing, or sorry, a Terminator spoiler. We are going to have to paint this ourselves. I think what we're going to do is we're probably going to do a cheap rattle can job. And now my only concern about this is if you look at all these screws, right, and where they mount, does anyone have a template? Because this did not come with a template where I got it. Got it real cheap off Marketplace, but it's going to sit like right about there, and obviously a little further on. But I'm debating whether or not I want to leave it flat or even install it. But you guys tell me what you think. At the very least, I think I'm going to paint it, and then I could sell it on Marketplace, get some money back, probably get a little more money than I paid for it. But let me know what you guys think. Does it look angrier with the spoiler deleted, or do we want to see this thing on there? You guys let me know. If you look at the Cobra bumper, right, you see this section for the fog lights and obviously the GT. The previous owner, I do not know what happened to the 99 Cobra bumper, and I'm assuming he removed it due to damage or something. I'm not sure what happened, or he put it on a different car and just slapped this on here because he found a cheap GT bumper, and it's just, you can see it's not fitting but perfectly. We're gonna remove it. The fog lights obviously won't work, but we get after that in here. So go ahead and open this up, and you can see we do have the fog light inserts that are going to go right down in there, and this other box should be the fog light, and then you can see the fog light pigtails here, fog light hardware installation kit, and I think this is probably the bung for my coolant sensor, which is going to allow us to run our OEM harness off the Coyote. So this came to this up. And And there's our fog lights, and it has the bulbs in them. We have the pigtails. The pigtails, I think, should be the same as the GT, so I might not even need to use those. Might be able to just plug these right in, but yeah, that's exciting. Those are gonna go right on there. We have the whole kit we need to get this bumper situated. We might do that today, but before we do that, we got to go over this last package. So this last package, just like Custom Pony One's been supporting us for a long time, I have the best subscribers. I have the best subscribers in the world. So like, this was sent to me by a fellow boss owner who's been a friend of mine for a long time. We've talked a lot, and he wanted to shoot this over here to support the build. We have Boss 302. This is boss parts for the Cobra. Check this out. We got ourselves a Boss 302 manifold to strap ourselves to this Coyote swap Cobra. This will probably be the last thing we do because it will need a tune, and so before I'm ready to get a tune, I want to get everything else all buttoned up, get it registered, get it drivable, and then we'll slap this on and make this thing just truly breathe like a monster. But yeah, guys, I'm super excited to have all this stuff here. This is literally everything we need between what's out here, the exhaust in the garage, the pigtails over there. We have everything we need to button up this Coyote and get this thing on the road. It's always a matter of time between work and all that, but we're gonna try and get as much done as possible. I was actually hoping to do the bumper today, but then I was watching the video and found out about this bracket, and I don't think I got it in the kit that came. I don't think I got it when this bumper shipped. I don't believe it came with it, so that's just something that I'm gonna have to address myself, and I don't know if it can be reused or salvaged off the old one. But that's all I got for today's video. If you guys like this video and you're looking forward to seeing these things get installed, let me know in the comments down below, and it is coming fast at you guys. We are planning to get this thing on the road by the end of March. That is the goal. So that means that I've got to get my foot on the gas, get these parts installed on the bumper, get the bumper installed on the car, get it alignment, get it registered, get it inspected, all that stuff that has to happen. But yeah, guys, what is your favorite car on this channel right now? What is your favorite car on this channel right now, guys? Is it the Coyote swap Cobra, or will it be when it's all done, or is it still the Boss 302? I want to, by the time this is all said and done, I want to pit this car against this one, performance check, and see which is better. I do plan on getting both these on a scale to see what they weigh, and then we can do some just guessing on what's going to be faster based off of power to weight ratio. But I think it's going to be pretty dang close, and it's just going to be a lot of fun, guys. But that's all I have for today's video. If you don't forget, click that like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more Boss 302 videos. It doesn't cost anything. It helps the channel, and I really appreciate you guys coming back day after day. But until next time, stay blessed, stay safe, and we'll see you again on Brailsford Rides. Peace. Man, I've got to be like the most impatient person on the face of the earth. You guys are in for a good one next time.